Hello, this is Sheshachalam from Astrogat Mysore, and today we are understanding one of the most important points in the astrological yogas, that is Pitru Dosha. Pitru Dosha is usually associated with the ninth house because ninth house is the Pitru sthana. Pitru means father, forefathers, elders in the house who are providers. So, Matru, third house, mother's maternal side, and the people who are having emotional and even good control over the native. So, fourth house and ninth house are very important in a person's chart. Particularly, here we are today discussing about the ninth house. The Karaka for the ninth house, that is the signifier for the ninth house, is Sun. Sun represents Pitru. So when Sun has got hit in a chart, it is also known as Pitru Dosha, and the level, the intensity of which it is getting hit will decide what sort of difficulties the native will go through. Either he will go through separation from a father, even in an early age. The parents would have divorced, and the native would not have had the fortune to live. He would not be fortunate enough to live with his father, or there would be another kind of a Pitru Dosha where the son and the father will be in a distance, that is the son or daughter, whatever. So will have to go for education and will be going to hostel all the life, will be very rarely coming home on holidays and festivals. It's not that there is going to be any differences between the parents. So the other charts I'll be putting, this is Pitru Dosha. Let us call this Pitru Dosha 1, because there are a lot of variations of Pitru Dosha, which I will be doing in the forthcoming videos. But this is the first one, which is the main Pitru Dosha, in which it shows that there is difficulty to the father with regard to health, with regard to finance, and there is a downfall which is seen. So that let us understand. So here, I have given a definition of the Pitru Dosha here. The first most important point here which defines it is Sun is in a Dusthana. Dusthanas, Trik sthanas, 6th, 8th or 12th houses, and it is PSC, that is position, aspect and conjunction. I have just put aspected by a malefic. It can also be conjunct by a malefic, as I have put here. I have put Saturn along with Sun. So I have given you examples both in the South Indian style and this is the North Indian style. Okay, I have put both so that you will understand what I am actually drawing here in the South Indian. And people of the North Indian, I am asking them to learn the South Indian because this is Aries, Taurus, Gemini and so on. So that is why I have written, so that you will easily understand. This is a fixed box. This keeps changing. This is now Sagittarius. Sagittarius, then you go for Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, then comes Aries, Taurus, Gemini and so on. So this chart moves in the anti-clockwise and here it moves in the clockwise. So there is a little change. I can understand North Indians cannot easily follow this chart and South Indians cannot follow this chart also. So I am putting both the charts for your ease. So the first point is that Sun, which represents the Pitru, the Karaka for Pitru, is in a Dusthana, 6th, 8th or 12th. This is also known as Trik sthana, and aspected or conjunct by a malefic. 8th Lord in 9th house. This is very important. The hit happens when the 8th Lord moves to the 9th house. It's not only when Sun comes into 6th, 8th or 12th. It is when the 8th Lord moves to the 9th house. And third or most important point is also that is this point you can keep it as an optional point. This we can put it as or. This is and, that is both 1 and 2 have to happen. But here the 12th Lord in the ascendant or with the ascendant Lord is to show that there is separation, distance between son and father or daughter and father because of several reasons. Maybe education, maybe marriage, early marriage, maybe there is a fight, there is a disapproval, there is a disagreement, maybe there is a some other dispute in the family between the parents itself, which they have separated but not divorced. So many things. There are varieties of reasons. Let us not go into the reasons that depth. We will do each chart. I will take up some charts for Pitru Dosha where there is a reason for separation, and then I will tell you the reason and I'll explain why that happened. So today I have taken examples of for Pitru Dosha in both the North Indian and South Indian. I have taken the same example so that you can easily relate. Here the ascendant is Sagittarius, ninth sign, and Sun, though it is the Yogakaraka for this, fantastic Yogakaraka, being the ninth lord, sitting in its friend's house, but still in the 12th house. It is in the 12th house. And the 8th lord, Moon, which is a malefic for this particular Lagna, is sitting in the 9th house. So Moon is in the 9th house. And we have also put the 12th lord, Mars, in the ascendant. This looks a very strong chart. This looks a very strong chart because you have the Yogakaraka, the 9th lord, you have the 5th lord influencing the ascendant, that is the 5th lord is Mars. So this is a very strong chart. It's not that this person has to go through a tragedy with regard to his father, nothing like that. But this shows distance. Why? Because there is also a malefic, aspected or conjunct by a malefic. I have put Saturn along with Sun in the 12th house. You can see that same thing in the North Indian chart, that I have taken Sagittarius and I have put the 12th lord, that is here, and then 12th lord Mars in the ascendant, and then we have the 12th house with Sun and Saturn, and you can see the 8th lord, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, 8th lord Moon sitting in the 9th house. So this is, let us say, first type of Pitru Dosha, where a person gets a person's chart indicates very, please try to understand, he is not the reason. The native is not the reason, because I have heard many people asking me that if my, even before, for the cesarean, they keep asking, if my son is born or my daughter is born in this particular period of time, then will it be good for us? Impossible. It is nothing to do with you. It is his karma or her karma who is getting born, the prarabdha. If it has to live with a golden spoon and you people have to be in poverty, that cannot be separated. You cannot be changing that. Not separated, sorry, changing that. You will remain in tough times, and the boy will or the girl will be in such a place, will not be staying with you then. In such a place that he or she will be living with the golden spoon. So please try to understand, this chart is an indication that the native's father may go through difficulties in this, particularly distance from the native and also health problems. Why health problems? You can see that Saturn is hitting the chart here, and from here we can see that we have Mars sitting in the 2nd house. So this particular thing for this house and for Sun, from the perspective of Sun, Mars is the 6th lord. Okay, it might be a Yogakaraka, that's a different issue for this Lagna. But from here, from Sun, Mars is the 6th lord. So I will not go into the advanced level. Advanced level means when you are talking about a particular signification, you make the signifier as the Lagna. Just giving you a hint, that make the signifier as the Lagna. So whenever you are talking about mother, her happiness, her health, from the native's chart. So then take Moon as the Lagna, and from there draw the degrees and understand where the other planets are posited, what is the Dasha running for the native and where those planets are posited, what is the Nakshatra Bala from that planet to the other planet. Many things have to be done. So God bless you. Thank you very much for today's class.